Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to talk about the IELTS reading. IELTS reading is one of the tough section of the IELTS test. This is considered that this is very tougher and it would be very difficult for the candidates to grade marks in this section. IELTS reading is a 1 hour reading, and in this 1 hour you have to go through 3 different passages. The first passage is called the difficult passage. The second one is considered the more difficult, and the third one is considered the most difficult passage of the IELTS reading test. Now, before going towards the IELTS reading, let me just talk about the reading in general. IELTS reading. Let's go before that towards intensive and extensive reading. You need to understand the intensive and extensive reading before you conduct the IELTS reading test. Intensive reading means in-depth reading, reading word to word, and extensive reading means reading for a specific purpose, a purposeful reading. For example, you can take the example of your university or college education. When you were used to prepare yourself for the examination, you were not, preparing all the questions, the units or the chapters, but you used to prepare the important key questions which were very important and which could help you to enhance the CGPA or your score in the test. The similar case is over here. IELTS is extensive reading, a purposeful reading. It's not intensive reading that you go for word to word reading, you read word to word. That will just waste your precious time. Time management and time is very important in the IELTS test. Once you understood the intensive and extensive reading, so after you got that it is extensive reading, now it means that you need to understand the 2 different strategies. Number 1 is called scanning and number 2 is called skimming. What is scanning? Scanning means reading for a specific purpose, like finding a name, a date, a number, a word or something like that. Got it? The second thing is skimming. Skimming for central idea, for the main idea. When you give a thorough read, you get an idea, compare that, and after that, just fill the gaps or things like that, choosing headings, etc. IELTS reading got different types of questions, such as true, false, not given, yes, no, not given, filling the blanks, MCQs, choosing headings, etc. But these are the most common type of questions in the IELTS reading. Before going towards to get a good score in the IELTS reading, you need to have a very good reading comprehension skills. Reading comprehension skills mean that when you read something and you get it, you understand what does it mean. And that would be possible when you do reading by every day, reading a newspaper, article, and different other things. So once you know your language is very good, you have reading practices, and also every day you do that with a routine, then the IELTS reading would become not that much challenging for you, but very easy if you know all the strategies, how to do different types of questions in the IELTS reading. Let me talk a little bit about the true-false questions. How to do true-false in shortcut. I'm going to give you an overview, how to do your test. IELTS reading true-false questions. True, false, and yes/no questions are having a slight difference. What is that? The true, false questions are something you have to find it out and compare that with a statement to the statement. Either the statement in the question booklet is over there in the passage or not. If yes, that's true. If not, then that's not given, right? But if there is some difference, then maybe it's false. But yes/no questions or something that is related to the writer's opinion or idea, you have to compare that with them. MCQs. For the MCQs types of questions, you need to understand the statement first. We have 2 ways. One, to read only the statement. For example, Saqib liked to wear his dash. Option A, shirt. Option 2, trouser. Option 3, jacket. Now you need to find it out in the passage, but if you understand only the statement, what he want to wear, then go quickly, don't read the options, find it out in the passage. But if it's difficult for you, sometimes the options are very long, you can find just the underline the keywords, not all the things, because that would become very tougher for you. If you understand the question, keep it in your mind, go into the passage, find it out. All the questions would be in a sequence, alright? If I talk about the truthful questions, that's very simple. Just get the first statement, go into the passage, and in the passage you need to find it out. If you find the first truthful in the first paragraph, the second will obviously be in the second paragraph. If you're not getting the second one, leave that, go for the third one. If you find the third one in the third paragraph, it means the second one is not given. Go like that in a sequence, and that's the best way to do that. If I talk about the very important types of questions, that is called the choosing headings or finding the information. Mostly students do what? They go to find it out directly or to read the complete paragraphs. Oh buddy, this is not the way. The best way is that you go firstly into the passages, in the paragraph, just read the first two sentences and get an idea, write in a bullet point what it talks about. What is the topic of the paragraph according to you, what you read. If you're not getting that, read the last sentence also. Do it with the whole paragraphs. After they compare your headings with those headings and just final it out. Got it? Don't waste your time. If a question is very much time taking, it's better to leave there, go for the next question. If I talk about the fill in the blanks, so you need firstly to read fill in the blank, the statement, what is missing, find it out, compare, contrast, WH question, what, when, where, who, whatever. What is missing in the question? Saqib's favorite color is what? Oh, what is missing? It means a noun is missing. So mostly the missing words are noun, word, number, adjectives. So if this is clear to you, you will easily get that with the help of the keyword in the passage, and this way you would do your IELTS reading in a better way. For more information about the IELTS reading, please click below, type your comment. If you have any question, that would be great. Thank you very much.